Good afternoon, this is Wilhelmina, and today my subject will be about self-control. And so I wanted you to know some things, that way you'll be able to prosper in everything that you do. Okay, so self-control is knowing how to act around others. It has to do with your behavior. And I want to say your soul is connected to your desires, your cravings, which is of the flesh. And it's also your five senses: sight, touch, taste, smell, and hearing. And these are the devices that the enemy loves to use against us on a daily basis. What you put into your soul will be flowing out of your heart, in which your heart is your spirit. Whether it's good or bad, that is what is going to flow out of you. So if we're not careful, we can find ourselves doing things we don't normally do. And they're called bad habits. Everyone say bad habits are hard to break, but no, they are not. Bad habits can be broken, just like promises can be broken. Bad habits could be broken. We are easily influenced by our friends, social media. And we want to say the TV because we've been stuck into that. And these things have an effect on our heart, which is our spirit. Has an effect on that. So therefore, whatever we're looking at, whatever we're doing, who we're around, we are actually collecting that data, and that's the data that is going to bring upon our actions, and it does affect us. Now, having self-control means you do what is right. You know what's right, so you do what's right instead of what is wrong. That means that if there's someone that's trying to seduce you and you're trying hard enough to not do it, but you give in, that means you have no self-control. There are some situations that we have that can be out of control, but we can get back into control by doing the opposite of what it is that it got us doing what's wrong. And what I meant about doing right, that means doing right doing right in the sight of God. That means you are following His will. That means everything that He asks you not to do, He's asking you to fulfill His will. That means you're going to do His will. Every Christian believer has to have self-control. There are many scriptures that back that up. For instance, if you have a problem with sexual immorality, the scripture for you would be 1 Corinthians 7:9, which talks about having control of your fleshly desires, where you don't have sex with somebody outside of a marriage. Because remember, sex is for marriage. That's how God intended it. With a man and a woman. And we want to find ourselves pleasing God at all times. That's why we have to come ready and equipped. That means you stay prayed up. Stay in the face of God. That way you don't do the things that are displeasing to Him. That's meaning that you will have the self-control. When you stay in His face, you get stronger. We have to be conscious of what we are doing at all times, because we are what we eat, what we think. So whatever we put into us is what will be manifested on the outside. Meaning that whatever we're eating, if we're eating junk food, that's what you are. And if we're looking at TV and we're viewing things that's on sex or porn, that means that's what's going to come out of your flesh. That's what you're going to express. We have to be careful of our smells. Sometimes we attract the wrong people to us with the wrong scent. And also means that our thinking. I forgot what I put here, but I can't see it. Okay. Our hearing. The type of music we listen to that has profanity, has sexual acts, things about killing, things that are not something that is to encourage but discourage others from getting to where they are to be. I also want to say that your character is shaped by your thoughts. And we are attracted to who or what we are. So we have to be careful what we put into us, even with the TV, because we're feeding our heart, which is our spirit. You can gain self-control by being aware of your thoughts, reading and studying the Bible, praying and asking God to help you gain self-control. Now, the other scriptures I have that for you today is Proverbs 25:28, which speaks about having no control over your spirit, and it tells you what to do. This is something you need to study. And the second one is Titus 2:12, living godly. That's what God wants us to do, live godly, live for Him. Our next scripture is 1 Corinthians 9:27, getting your body under subjection. That means you slaving your body, not your body slaving you. 1 Corinthians chapter 10:13 is my last one. Your way of escape. So study these scriptures and have a blessed and wonderful day.